This is the 1906 Singer, and it has what they call an oscillating shuttle in it, which is sometimes called a bullet shuttle. And I'm going to show how it threads up, and I'm going to show you how to wind a bobbin on. So the first thing to do is to wind on a bobbin. So we have to get the bobbin out from underneath the machine. So you open up these two little doors here. This one's a bit stiff. And you'll see, you might have to turn it to get the thing. I always get it at the back of the machine, and then you can hook your finger in there and pull it out. And that's the bullet shuttle. And inside this little contraption there is the bobbin, which is like a stick shape, not the round bobbin that we know today. So we have to wind this on. So let's get the thread on the machine, and you bring the thread around this hook here, and then down to this contraption here, which is the winding mechanism. So there's a little hole on the end of the bobbin. I usually thread my thread through that first, and then I pop it on. So this little button pulls out here, and you stick one end of your bobbin in there, and then you pull out your little knob and push it in, and there it is. And then you hook that little thread around that little bottom hook and around this little top hook. Just give it a little tug to make sure it's all tight, and then you push it up against this flywheel here. Push it up there, so this rubber wheel touches the flywheel, and then you turn. And you keep doing that until you've got enough thread. I think that'll be enough for our purposes. Okay, so we pull it away from the flywheel, and we pull the little knob out, and this little bit of tail we just chop off. And then we can cut off this. And that's our bobbin wound. Nice and tight and regular all the way across, that's what you're looking for. Now we grab our bullet shuttle, and it has a fine slit that runs all the way the length of it, and then there's this metal spring. So this is the top of the bullet shuttle, and we drop our bobbin into it, and on the side there's this slit, and the thread runs into the slit. I usually hold the bobbin still with my finger, bring it down so it points to the bottom of the bullet shuttle, and then bring it up, and it should go all the way up to the top and then back down to the side. So what you're looking for is the thread to be up and over that little bit of metal there, but underneath this piece of metal here. Now in here there's this little sort of hook bit here. So what you do is you've got this little notch on the bullet shuttle, and that notch sits in that little groove there. So it goes in there, and just shove it in, and that's it, it's in. Now we have to thread up the machine. So we've already got it through that hook, that's the first thing. Now it comes down around this tension disc. So you bring the thread around between the two silver discs, underneath this little thing here, and give it a little tug so it's right in there. And then there's this tiny little spring here, and you put it underneath the little spring, and then you have to come around to the other side of the machine, and then you thread it through that top arm around this little knobble here. So what you do is you just pull it through, and then there's a little hook on the top of the needle. Goes around the hook, and then it goes through the needle. And on this machine it goes through the needle that way.
I was standing in front of my hotel when two young women engaged me in a conversation about our family of cats resting on the doorstep. They told me they were
And you bring it under the foot, and that's it, that's the top thread threaded. Now we have to bring this thread up from underneath. So you just turn the wheel gently with the handle away from you. Do that a couple of times and it will pick it up. There you are. When you get your loop come up from underneath, that's what we want. Pull your little loop all the way through, close your little doors, and there we are, threaded.